Hey brawlers, I'm Mr. Hoodat, and this is your daily dose of... Wait, that's not my thing. This is episode 4 of my new Daily Brawl series. Yesterday I got 2 first place wins, which was pretty good, and these past 3 days I'm averaging 100 rating per day for my climb. So hopefully today I can get some similar placements and resume climbing at this speed. So let's get into it. Alright, some interesting heroes here. So I have Catter, Claws, Galahad. Not too interested in buying Mordred right now. I think Catter's the best by a little bit. I think he's slightly better than Claws, and I really don't like playing Galahad, especially with the nerf. I think I'm going to play Catter here. Don't think I've even shown a single Catter game in any of my videos, so you get to see him here. Alright, first board is already really interesting. So I can go egg, I can go chicken, I can go spell roll. I think I want to go spell roll here, get +2/+2 buff on a unit. I think it's better than taking either of those. Happy Tree is really good. And then I'm not going to freeze the pair. Next turn I'm going to roll and then take another +2/+2 unit. You really want to make use of any opportunity to roll that you can, so that your entire composition is Catter buffed units. Alright, so I'm not going to get baited by the Genie's Wish. Here I'm just going to roll and take a unit, and I can re-roll this chicken here in case I don't like these units. So next turn I want to take 2 units instead of rolling. So I think I'm okay to cast Eeny Meeny here, and then just freeze the board. Alright, that's perfect. And I'll freeze these 2 units. Yeah, I think the Catter buffed Crafty is better than any random unit that I can let the shop roll into. Alright, and it's Trophy Hunter. So I think I'd definitely take the Crafty, and then it's between Minotaur or Baby Dragon. And I'm leaning towards Baby Dragon here. I think it's just a better unit into the tier 3 fights than Minotaur is. Let's position like this. Alright, kind of unfortunate I couldn't kill his ranged unit, so we got 3 attacks. And it's Horde Dragon now, who lost his last fight by a lot. He lost 8 HP, I think. So none of these units are too enticing. Tier 3, it's where you get like the maximum Catter value from rolling, so I think I'm just gonna roll for the +3/+3 buff. And we got it on doubly. It's amazing. So in the spirit of saving gold, I think I'm gonna sell the dragon over the chicken. Take this and then roll. I think that's worth freezing. Play all backline to play around Earthquake. Alright, so here's where my my power spike timing hits, where most of my units have this Catter buff, and my units are just significantly stronger than my opponents. Merlin has similar strength though if he's been casting a lot of spells. So let's take this buffed ranged unit, and I think I'll roll and take another unit, so let's free roll this chicken and roll. Stag is amazing, so what do I want to sell for it? I think I just go chicken crafty to save gold. Doesn't look like I'm getting treasures anytime soon. But yeah, I just want to save the gold. Gold's really important. So chicken crafty, stag. I want the doubly and my ranged unit getting stagged. So this gets +6/+6 from the stag, and then obviously buffing ranged units are more important than non-ranged units. Alright, so now we're the ones scamming our opponents with ranged. Our stag got sniped there, but still ended up winning the fight. So these pairs are very valuable. I normally don't like taking pairs with Catter, but these are strong pairs. So I think I might take them, and I'm leaning towards taking the Good Witch as well, playing Good Witch here, and selling the chicken. I really don't like not rolling, but it's making me really strong for the fight. I'm gonna go stag, stag. Good Witch, and then just benching this for now. And then on tier 4, that's when I can start rolling hard for like Elder, maybe even Chupa. Yeah, I don't really like not rolling here, but I think it's worth it. So I want my doubly double buffed. And I think I will keep the 6/6 in the middle because it's likely to survive a hit, whereas 3/3 here will die if it gets targeted. Alright, so the Zilliwa is plus XP going into trees, which means he's going to be fighting me for trees if I go into Elder. So I don't want any of these units, I just want to roll and take what gets buffed if it's good. It's a decent Slay unit, and I can buff it with Good Witch as well. I think I'll take it and then roll again. Alright, buffed Elder is amazing. I am fighting that Zilliwa for trees, but I think it's worth going for. I think I just sell the Good Witch now, keep my pair. Yeah, sell the Good Witch, take this, and then freeze. I'm not sure if I'm taking the Soul Talk next turn, we'll see. I think I just play that over the first stag. Looks good. Alright, not much I can do against a double peep Geppetto at this stage. It's Potion Master now, who just lost his first fight last turn. Let's take Stag. Crystal Ball or Helm? Crystal Ball gives me the opportunity to swap into mages if I see a bunch of Aeons. Doesn't really fit Catter's style. Helm is good with doubly. I think Ball has more upside. I'll roll past Soul Talk. I want to look for more Elders or these pairs and triples. It's a decent pair. Yeah, I think I'll freeze it. And Potion Master is likely to have something good for me. So I got a Puff Puff from him. I was hoping for something better. I wonder if my Puff is as buffed as his. No, it's based off of me, not him. Alright, so let's take this pair and then roll. Not interested in Copycat. I might be interested in Creeper. I do have a decent spell with it right now. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Don't want any of this. Don't want any of this. A buff Friendly Spirit is pretty dang good. I'm just pretty cluttered right now. I might get into mages, so that's a good monster target over the Fiona. I'm not sure what I'm selling for it. I guess sell my doubly. The Shadow Assassins. I'm like breaking 2 pairs just to get it this turn. I think it's worth going for. Yeah, so let's break Fiona pair and then the Shadow Assassin pair. I'll keep the doublies around because they're actually going to be pretty buff once I triple it. So they got 2 Catter buffs on them. And I'll go Stag first this time because it's very important on the Friendly Spirit. Alright, bit of a loss there against Ares. Against Trophy Hunter, who's been losing pretty much every fight. So I could take another Falling Stars. Don't really want to. Let's just roll, try to get my Aeons. It's a good triple. I guess Fairy Tale's worth it. Kinda sucks that we got a third of one of this right when I sold it. But oh well. I think I can afford to take XP. I feel pretty strong here. Monster Book. don't really want that. Creeper pair. Don't really want that. It's just so much better to roll into 1/5. Alright. Trying to think if Creeper up top is worth it. I want Stag first, but it feels awkward not buffing both Friendly Spirit and Doubly. Could always play 6 units. No, I'll just play it like this and just pray that it doesn't die. Alright, pretty unfortunate fight there. Wasn't really targeting his Romeos. I'm having 2 Romeos frontline in 3 and 4. And the fact that they both slayed is pretty ridiculous. Let's take Merlin's test on the Friendly Spirit. Coin. Roll, hoping for Aeons. Don't really want to cast the end. Let's roll. I'll cast this on the Friendly Spirit. Not finding Aeons. We are finding good spell casts though. Against Horde Dragon, who won his last 2 fights. Yeah, I don't think I'll take the spinning wheel. Let's just roll. Second Elder is pretty late. I'm not finding fairies as well, and I'm fighting Zelua for trees, and probably more. I'm also tier 6 next turn, so freezing doesn't make me happy. Let's play Soul Talk over Creeper now, sell the Creeper, buy this for glory, and then let the shop roll. Another case of Friendly Spirit refusing to die. Alright, so tier 6 now against Merlin. He lost his last 2 fights in a row. It might be weaker. Just hoping for strong tier 6 units right now. Fairy. I also lost 2 Merlin tests. And that fight really hurt me. I needed to win that one. I don't know if I want to stay in trees. Like, Fairy's gonna be great if I can get my Elm. If I don't get it, it's just a waste of gold. I might be in a position where I have to just hope I get it. There's just so much better that will, like, help me win this fight, which I'm desperate to win. So I'm thinking about Dragon. Merlin's likely to have backline range that are low health. I think I'll take it. And then this Cupid looks pretty nice. Should have played another Cupid, I think. Alright, kind of unfortunate. Not sure where I went wrong exactly. Second Cupid instead of Doubly was definitely better, or instead of the Stag. I don't know, I felt like I played this counter game pretty well. Maybe the ball was greedy, like if I had Helm, I would probably be turning a lot of these fights around, because a lot of these fights I was losing, they were extremely close, like they were down to 1 unit. So maybe the ball was really a bad play. I felt like I was strong enough to make a play like that though, to like keep me open for a strong endgame. But yeah, the ball definitely ended up being greedy. I think that was the one major decision point that could have been different. The Helm would have been nice for Doubly. And I didn't know I was going into a buffed Friendly Spirit, but if I had Helm for that fight where I double Merlin tested the Friendly Spirit, I would have definitely won that fight. So yeah, ball was very greedy, and probably the major reason I got 8th for this game. Alright, let's play another one. Hopefully it goes a little better than that. Alright, these are all above average heroes. I think Merlin is a bit better than everyone else. So let's play some Merlin. Okay, very strong turn 1 already. Got a free spellcast and a very strong unit to buff. Very happy with the start. So let's take Sure Shot and then buff it. And then I'm freezing this, not because the units are good, but this is a double spell. You want to freeze every Genie's Wish you see early game with Merlin, because you get double the value from his hero power. Alright, we're against Waddle. Let's cast the spell first to double buff this, guaranteed. And I get Economy. This start is ridiculous. I want Baby Root. And I'm probably not going to freeze. I could freeze and cast a 1-cost spell next turn, maybe. Yeah, maybe freezing's correct. I'll take this then. Because now if I get one of the 4 1-cost spells I think there are, I can still grab 2 units along with it. I also got another gold. So if I didn't get this 1 gold, I would have been able to grab like Baby Root this and then also cast the spell. So I think freezing this, even though it's not that great of a unit, was worth it. We got 3 pairs here with crafties, so maybe freezing the crafty again is worth it, because I'm likely to get lots of treasures soon. So let's start with casting the spell. And I think I do take these pairs. And then freeze the crafties. They're going to be really strong if I could get these triples. Alright. It's a decent spell cast. The kitty is already buffed. Yeah, I think I'll cast it. So I'm thinking cast, take the crafties, and roll. This is just getting buffed over and over again. So no triples. Mix of Whistles is interesting because it lets me cast a second spell. I think I just rolled a board though. I really want to try to get these triples. Okay, and Sword Dragon. I am likely to win the fight. Maybe 4 Glory is worth the cast. Yeah, I think so. Let's take the 4 Glory and roll. No triples. Let's roll. Blind Mice pair is worth it now, I think. I think I get rid of the Cut Purse pair then. Alright, almost ended up losing that. Had a 50-50 at the end there. So I got a pig. None of these units are good. Let's roll for these triples. Don't really want to take another tier 2 pair. Just gonna roll. Could cast the spell. Yeah, sure. Wow. This turned out to be very awkward. Don't really want the mummy pair, I don't think. Was it wrong to look for these triples? I don't think it was. Kinda want this spell cast. So I think I'll take the Weaver and cast the spell. I'm still full HP, but I still just feel like this is a bad game. Despite me still being strong. Just like, I don't know, that last turn without finding a triple just really hurt my ego. So let's double cast. Earthquake's okay. Let's roll for these triples, or strong tier 4 units. I don't think I want Fairy Godmother. Sporko is worth considering though. Yeah, Sporko is a solid unit now with the buff. Don't really want to get into Slay. Let's just roll. Yeah, let's just get rid of this last pair. Grab this, hoping for fork. Did not get fork. Getting cash is the only good one. It's pretty meh. Still feel strong though. It's just I could have snowballed the game, like out of control. Just wasn't able to find the early triples to do so. Alright, cash buff on this is amazing. Pig triple's good. Really want to get my tier 3 triples, no matter what they are. I'm thinking Telltale Quiver. 3 strong range units to make use of it. So this only buffs the pig once. I think it's worth casting though. Don't really want the tier 2 triple. Let's just roll past this. Alright. Guess all I'm looking for here is like Sporko and Spellweaver pairs. Very good fight for me. Got my pig buff, or my pig gold. Buffed another ranged unit. Let's spellcast. Yeah. Okay. So just looking for Sporko, Spellweaver. I think that's it. Maybe I'll take Lady of the Lake. Any 3 pair that I see. Could go for Blind Mouse again. Kind of cheap, and I really want Fork. Yeah, sure, why not? Oops. I'm only really going for it because I don't really have any other strong tier 4 considerations. Like my list of units I want right now are pretty small, and my need for them is also like not really necessary. Kind of just waiting for tier 5. Could go for Crafty, just a solid unit. Don't really want to go for Friendly Spirit or the Mage yet. Maybe I do take the Mage, because once again there's not much I'm rolling into. Okay. Kind of just preparing for tier 5, where I'm looking for like Book, Aeons, Apple Tree, all that good stuff. Fairly lucky fight for me here. Sucks that my pig got hit, but that fight could have gone either way, and I got lucky hits. So Book is pretty good. I like casting the End as well. So let's cast that. Don't really have a target for it. Maybe get rid of Blind Mouse. Maybe get rid of my Crafty pair. Yeah, I can get rid of Cut Purse. Let's buy the Book first. I want my ranged units buffed, and then Book is 4th priority, so I think it's worth grabbing since I have so many units. Alright, let's roll. Second Book is good. Is it time to get rid of Crafty pair? I think so. We'll get rid of Pig and just go triple ranged backline now. I kind of like the Pig, and I feel like I'm going to be winning more fights. Let's get rid of the Crafty pair, play Book. This looks good. I'll actually freeze the Nian, I think. Tier 5 treasures are really strong for mages now that 9th Book is in the game. Alright. I normally don't play with cash, but it's pretty strong when you're winning all these fights. I don't know, it's just a much worse coin of Chiron, so I never really pick it up. Let's go Nian, chicken, roll. That's a good spell cast. Let's sell the chicken first, so it doesn't get buffed accidentally. Another good spell cast. Alright, got Aeon. Do I want it right now? Have to sell these 3. Could sell Nian. Nah, I'll take it later. Only losing 2 gold doing this, because this sells for 1, but then I have to roll as well. Also, I should have played Nian 4th, or yeah, 4th. That's a slight mistake. Alright. Against Horde Dragon. Won his last 2 fights. I think Crafty, or I guess Billy's the sell. Grab the Aeon roll. It's a decent spell cast. I think I look for something combat-y. I want to take out the Horde Dragon before he gets strong. Also go Doom Breath. I don't think I want it. Let's just roll. Another Sport goes kind of late. Just gonna roll. Oni King is okay. Kiss on Pig. Doesn't really get me much that I want. I always kiss it again later. Alright. Just play like this. Turns out ranged units are pretty good. Alright, I'm against Pants, who had Ball last time I saw him. Let's take this Nian, hoping for Mimic or 9th Book. Not really any tree players or dwarf players. The Horde Dragon did have an upgraded Creeper, but I think Mittens is just better than both of these. Let's roll. Roll. Spellwave Repair is good. Kidnap can get me something nice from Pants. I kinda wanted to cast Shrivel or Fog. I'll take the Kidnap though. Alright. I could go like Aeon backline to get more out of these book casts, but I think it's better to just go triple backline. Or triple ranged backline, I mean. Alright, kind of an unfortunate matchup. His Tree of Life countered my Mittens against Geppetto. Got Lancelot from the Pants. I guess just sell this Mermaid. I have to sell Lancelot too. Oh, I can shard the Lancelot. Try to get an Aeon, a book. Yeah, I'll do that. Nian. Have the mage and roll. Book is good. Not getting what I need. Ambrosia doubles this. Sure. Don't want another book. Very unfortunate fight. What could I really do though? He had a double casted Fog against Horde Dragon. Let's take this triple. Once again, I want Mimic or 9th. Alright, got Mimic finally. Mimic Mittens is kind of awkward. He has a Creeper with a bunch of puffs and ranged. I still want the Ambrosia, it's big value at the moment. think it's gotta be I gotta be mimicking the mittens here over the Telltale. These units are going to be giant attack from this mittens, but my units are getting one-shotted anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm just hoping to kill his backline with the mittens, which is what's happening. Alright. Okay, so Pants beat Geppetto. Don't really want a croc. Don't want another book. Looking for this triple, looking for Aeons. Kiss for this. Don't want any of this. I want a combat spell over that spell. Don't want to change heroes. Tier 4 triple can be fork, and that's all I really want. Not gonna go for it. That's good. Still no mittens value because of Tree of Life. Just need my Storm King to get targeted instead of my mages, hopefully. It's not the case. It's automatic loss. Alright, so I'm against Geppetto here. And if I can survive Geppetto, then it's a top 2, because then I'll be against a ghost. Geppetto lost to the ghost, wow. Second Aeon's kind of late. I do want 9th book. I think I'll take it. I don't know, I just really want a combat spell. Yeah, it's way more important than getting a triple. It's very cheap, but kind of too late. Just want a combat spell. Wow. No! It's kind of crazy it took that long to get a spell. What the heck? Why are people losing to that ghost? The Pants lost to the ghost too. I killed that Horde Dragon ghost, and then that Horde Dragon beat everyone else. Alright, I guess I'll take it. This was a very weird game. I had like the greatest Merlin start you can possibly have, with the best unit to buff, a free spell on turn 1, and then a double spell on turn 2. And then it turned into an awkward moment where I was searching for triples. I had 4 pairs, I think it was. I think it was correct to search for those triples to get my crafties out of control, but it ended up not working out. I was still very strong though, because I was getting so many buffs on my ranged units. And in the end game, I wasn't really able to find my mage treasures. I had like 3 or 4 opportunities for 9th book. Didn't really get it. Wasn't able to find my Aeons fast enough, but it ended up working out. I think I played this game well overall, except for missing that smite cast. So yeah, today I got an 8th place and a 1st place. Got my first win of the day, which I'm happy about, and I think overall I climbed, yeah, a little bit. So interesting day, interesting session. Made a big mistake in the first game, but I just need to look to play more tempo oriented with heroes like Catter. Similar to like the Evola that I played a few days ago, where I was just playing hard on tier 4, because that's where her strength is. Catter's strength is at tier 4, and that's what I should be playing hard towards. I shouldn't be thinking about the future because that's what causes me to get 8th place in those moments. I should be playing to my strengths instead, and just being happy with a 3rd or 4th, and then maybe I'll get lucky and get some good late game options together. Alright, so thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another session, and I'll see you guys then. Peace!